Um, there's a couple of other things that I wanted to touch on too, and I think one of the big things that I see is if you don't have a lot of money to spend on marketing, and I always hear this, oh, I just don't have a lot of money for marketing. The thing that I always tell people to do is it doesn't take much more than a phone call, a script, and an idea to do marketing. You just have to make yourself disciplined enough to make 6 or 7 calls or have 4 or 5 meetings a week and put yourself out there to relationship build. If you're not willing to do that, then I sure understand why you're having problems with marketing. Rather than go and spend $5,000 on a direct mail piece, why don't you go out and buy a nice pair of shoes, or maybe even 2 or 3 pairs of shoes, and wear them out, going out and shaking hands and relationship building. Marketing is totally different than advertising. Advertising costs you a lot of money and doesn't have the return that relationship building does. The other thing that you can do with relationship building is you can have an opportunity to meet someone face to face, handshake, eye to eye, and talk to them about chiropractic. As many salesmen as we have coming into our office, I don't even work with these people unless they have chiropractors. If they tell me that they've never been to a chiropractor, they don't have chiropractic, we give them the opportunity to come into our office for a consultation, a computerized muscle scan, and a postural analysis to see if they want to continue on. But we also have them pay for it. We have people coming in all the time that are trying to sell us everything from armor type shirts that are going to make your posture better, which I think are great shirts. All the different types of supplementation, which is just fine. We don't use that much of it in our office. But I think a lot of people don't realize that they have opportunities every day to talk to people about chiropractic, and they turn them down because, oh, I don't want to talk to that person, he's going to try to sell me something. Well, what are you doing every time you're talking to people about chiropractic? A lot of it boils down to your enthusiasm and your excitement for what you're doing, but that's just exactly what you do. And you need to be marketing and advertising every day. We have a thing called BAM, which is a Bare Advertising Minimums, and you should be handing out a minimum of 30 business cards a week. You should be going out to businesses and meeting people in businesses. You should be a community leader, and you should be going to breakfasts. You should be going to things that involve the chamber. You should be going to meetings that people have. And one of the big things that is out there is all these things on the web that are meeting places. People that are having various meetings on all kinds of different problems. I was at a doctor's office the other day. Believe it or not, a medical doctor's office. And in that lobby of that doctor's office, there was a physical therapist that had put something in that lobby that said, hey, we're going to do a talk on low back pain and show you some exercises. I don't know how many people we had that we're going to go to, but why don't we do that? I think that marketing is really, really simple if we give ourselves the opportunity to open up to everybody. And that is MDs, PTs, physical trainers, dentists, and all the other healthcare professionals. If we all work together towards the betterment of humankind, and we took care of all of our patients the way they needed to be taken care of, then that would really solve part of what the problem is in this wellness revolution. Everyone would be thinking prevention and being healthy rather than sickness and waiting to go in and have some kind of surgery and go to the doctor and have them tell you what's wrong rather than what's right. So those are some big things that I see as far as marketing. You can never stop. If you don't have the money to do it, don't let that stop you. If you do have the money to do it, like I said, think out of the box, create a script. How about this crazy idea? How about having a mannequin in your office with your t-shirt on it that says Solana Beach Chiropractic? It has all the different types of braces that you may have. It may even have different wraps on it that you can use for ice, and have that mannequin sitting there with all these different things on it. Call them Bob or Steve or whatever. Dress them up for Halloween. I don't care what you do. But start thinking a little bit more out of the box if you're going to do the marketing. Don't always do the same old thing.